Yo! What's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy AJ, back at you again with another Grand Theft Auto 5 online video. I know it has been a super fat minute. I apologize for that. I've just been kind of taking a little break. I am almost fully off of my YouTube strikes that YouTube went ahead and gave me. I've taken almost a 2-month break, so I think I got like 23 more days, 22 more days so those strikes are taken down. But in today's video, I'm going to be telling you the top 5 cars that you need to buy that are less than $1 million. So you need to buy these vehicles. If you do not have these vehicles and you're watching this video, you obviously are looking for cars you want to buy. These are the cars that you want to buy, okay? Take my word for it. I've tried them in-game. I've used them a lot. I'm going to go ahead and show you a little bit, in-game, just me driving it, handling, things like that. But for the most part, you're going to have to take my word for it. All these vehicles will be under $1 million, and some of them are even the top 5 fastest vehicles in the game. But yeah, man, that's just me catching you up a little bit, and let's go ahead and jump right into it. So, before we actually do hop into the top 5 best vehicles under $1 million, I want you to go to Legendary Motorsports, or just watch me do it, if you're just watching the video, not playing the game. When you're on the Legendary Motorsports website, scroll all the way down to the bottom. Now, you're going to find these vehicles. It says all vehicles at the bottom, right here, all vehicles. These are the vehicles that were released on PS4 when the game was released. All these vehicles up here were all part of DLCs that have came out since then. But these were the vehicles that were released on PS4. These vehicles, yes, are very cheap. $725,000 for a Lamborghini. Yes, you can do that, but a lot of these you will not win races with. This is why I'm making this video, because yes, there's a lot of cheap vehicles, but you don't know which ones to buy, which the best ones are. That's obviously why you're watching this video. I don't recommend getting any of these cars. Yes, like I said, they're cheap, like a Banshee, $105,000. Not the best handling. It has a great top speed, things like that. I'm going to be showing you the all-around best vehicles in the game, what I think, okay, in my opinion. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. For number 5 on our list, okay, coming in at a whopping $790,000, okay, we got the Dinka Jester Classic, okay, based off the Toyota Supra in real life. Very, very clean car. You can customize the interior to your liking. As you can tell, I have it to red. The interiors, I like how you can change the interior on some of these new cars. The sound is great, the handling is great. All around, for $790,000, you're getting a newer vehicle. Obviously, everyone knows Paul Walker drove this car. It also has that livery in-game. It's called the 10-second car. You can put it on your vehicle, make your car orange. You can make it look exactly like Paul Walker's vehicle in Fast and Furious 1. And I already know everybody loves that saga. Everybody loves this car. It's not really what made the Supra today what it is, but it's kind of what made the Supra, get all the love it has, as Paul Walker in his movies and the things that he did with the Supra really made this car what it is today. I love it all around. I would rate this car a 9 out of 10. The only reason I don't rate it a 10 out of 10 is I think it could be a little bit quicker. It is very, very fast, like I said. For $790,000, you're reaching top speeds. You're up there with some of the supercars, I promise. Like I said, I've used all these vehicles in game. I've tested all these out. These are known facts by me, and also my opinion, but that's why you're watching the video. Everybody's got their own opinion in each video, but this is coming in at spot number 5, the Dinka Jester Classic, $790,000. Let's get into number 4. So coming in at number 4, ladies and gentlemen, I think we have one of the most unique vehicles in the game. Just $30,000 more than our last vehicle on the list, which was the Toyota Supra Dinka Jester Classic. We have the Garati Bestia GTS, okay, coming in at $610,000. I think it is one of the most unique vehicles in the game. The rims, the stock rims, definitely recommend putting on this vehicle. This is what the stock rims in real life look like on this vehicle. Looks like a family compact car, right? You're wrong. It's very, very fast. It handles very well. Like I said, one of the more unique cars in the game. You don't see everybody driving this. At car meets, you're going to be flexing. Everyone's going to be around you. I think a nice, maybe like sunburnt orange would be nice on this with maybe some black rims or something. I like it a lot. I just like the way the stock rims look. I actually made this one off of a movie that Kevin Hart's in. It's one of my favorite movies. I know if it's one of my favorite movies, I should know the fucking name of it, but I don't. I apologize. But if you look it up on Google, Kevin Hart, Ferrari in a movie, I'm sure you'll find it. He actually drives this car. Very, very nice car. Sounds well, handles very well. It stays gripped to the road. Very unique, all around. 700, about 700k, probably with upgrades and things, but 610,000 total off Legendary Motorsports website. This is coming in at spot number 4, the Garati GTS. So coming in at spot number 3, I had a little trouble. I wanted to put this at spot number 2, but I feel like it's perfectly in the middle because the handling isn't the best. On our spot number 2 on the list, we have a little bit of a better handling vehicle. This isn't the best at handling, but it is one of the top 10 fastest vehicles in the game. You already know what I'm talking about. It's the Pegassi Toros, okay? For $500,000, yes, cheaper than all the vehicles I've listed so far. $500,000, you're getting one of the fastest vehicles in the game. And it's a Lamborghini truck. Who doesn't want a Lamborghini truck? That's like the thing. Everybody, all the rappers, all the YouTubers, everybody's buying Lamborghini trucks nowadays. Top speed is ridiculous. Handling, like I said, not the best, but top speed. If you want one of the fastest cars in the game for the cheapest, I recommend signing on GTA right now, or the next time you get on, whenever that is, getting this vehicle if you do not already have it. Okay, I'm sure most of you already do. Like I said, it's a Lamborghini truck. I'm sure that's the first thing you did whenever this car came out was buy it, but one of the best vehicles to get in game. No cap. I mean, just look how fast I'm going. It's good off-road, good on-road, no matter what. The handling, like I said, isn't the greatest. It bounces a lot. I feel like it's very top-heavy, but very, very good car. 500K. I feel like whoever does the prices for Rockstar, Take-Two Interactive, whoever does the prices for these vehicles, he must have had an off day or he was sleeping or something, because Rockstar, they would usually charge you buku bucks for this type of vehicle, about 1.6 million, 1.7 million. I could see this car costing about that much, but 500K. So thank you, Rockstar, for putting finally one of the top 10 vehicles in the game for a cheap price. Okay, so 500K, you're gonna be hauling ass. That's it for number 3. Now let's go ahead and get in number 2, and y'all can go ahead and let me know in the comments if I made the right decision. So like I said, our last pick, I didn't know whether to put it in the second spot or put it in the third spot, but I think this second spot, what we got here, is perfect, okay? Just how unique the vehicle is, the handling, this top speed, everything all around. For number 2, we have the Garati GT500, okay? Very, very unique vehicle. This is one of the vehicles that you would pull up to the car meet and people turn their heads. Just like number, I think it was 4? Yeah, 4. The Garati GTS, Bestia GTS, that's another, very unique vehicle. This I would add to the list that a lot of people probably don't have, but if you are a car guy, you definitely need to get. First person, the interior looks ridiculous. Not only, what's the price on this? Let me see really quick. $795,000. Not only are you getting a classic Ferrari, okay, in real life, classic Ferraris are millions upon millions of dollars, especially, ones that were in races and things like that. Not only are you getting a Ferrari, but you're getting one of the top fastest sports classic vehicles in the game, in the whole entire game, if not the fastest. I'm pretty sure it's the top 3 fastest sports classics in the game, and I would rate the handling of this vehicle 9 out of 10, straight up. And that doesn't get a lot of, a lot of cars in this game don't get the greatest handling rating from me. But with this vehicle, I would definitely rate it 9 out of 10. The brakes work great. I mean, just everything about this car, the speed, the handling, the looks, the interior, the customization, the liveries, just everything that they did with this vehicle, it blows my mind. Rockstar, I think the last classic Ferrari that they put in here, the only thing you can change is the color. You know what I'm saying? They actually went all out with this one. You could change the mirrors. You could change, little things on the hood. You can add little, if you see that on the front, I have actually a little glass piece. I don't know if you can see it in first person, but let me go ahead and see if you can see it. But this little racing glass in the front, like, there's just cool little things that you can do like that on this car that you can customize. That I think, like, with, for instance, the last vehicle at number 3, there's not a lot of different upgrades for the Pegassi Toros, but it is faster. Don't get me wrong, it is faster, but the handling of this car is all around way better. 9 out of 10 on the handling. Like I said, a lot of vehicles in this game do not get that from me. If I were to rate a car that's 10 out of 10 on handling, it'd have to be the Sultan RS Classic, the brand new car that just came out in the most recent update. That car's handling is on crack. It's ridiculous. But yes, coming in at number 2, we got the Grotti GT500, $795,000. A lot of different upgrades, under $1 million. Definitely recommend getting if you're a car guy, just to have in the garage, even if you don't want to drive it a lot. You know, for races, sports classic cars, there is a lot of sports classic races. I do recommend getting this. Let's get into number 1. So for number 1, I think I made a pretty good decision here. I think this is a vehicle that everyone already has. Everyone has already bought it. They bought it as soon as it came out. It's not slept on at all. $745,000. Okay, we are getting the Gauntlet Hellfire. It is based off of a Hellcat in real life, which is by Dodge. I love Hellcat in real life. That not my dream car, you know what I'm saying, but if I could get one, that'd be, you know, top 3 what I would get is a Hellcat. This vehicle will pretty much beat any supercar in the game. You know, you get up to the top speeds, 5th or 6th gear, you're burning them, you're smoking them. The wheelies are not the best. Handling is actually pretty good considering that you slide all over the road and things like that half the time. The handling, you know, coming out of the slide, the grip is honestly pretty good. Yes, it's a big clunky boat, but it goes very fast. Once you put it going in a straight line, it's going to go very, very far. I honestly, you know, I could have put the Tauros at number 1 because obviously that makes sense. 500K and you're getting a faster car than this. But I think with all-around looks, what you can do to this vehicle, all the customizations, the interior, how you can change the interior. My interior is brown, like that kind of Ferrari leather. Dodge actually does that kind of leather stock in their Hellcats, so that's why I went ahead and did that. But I just all-around love this vehicle. It's probably one of my top 3, if not favorite in the game entirely. Not only because of the speed and the way it looks, just because in real life, you know, everybody tends to love this car. I kind of wish that they put the Charger in the game, maybe not the Challenger, but can't always get what we want. You know, Rockstar, we have been asking for a lot of different vehicles, and this is one that they gave us that we wanted. We've been wanting this vehicle in this game for so long now, and they gave it to us. I think that's honestly why I put it as number 1, because Rockstar actually responded back with something we wanted and put something we wanted in the game. And it wasn't just, you know, some random vehicle, some crazy Grotti supercar that we have never even seen, some concept car. It was actually a real vehicle that people drive every day. You know, this car in real life is about $50,000, $60,000, and it is very, very quick. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, coming in at the number 1 spot is the Gauntlet Hellfire, $745,000. Now there's a bunch of honorable mentions I could do. Don't get me wrong, the Banshee. You know, there's so many cars that are cheap that are, you know, very fast. But I think these are some of the best ones. If you want to get some of the newer vehicles, I would definitely do this top 5. And that's it, man. I hope I catch y'all in the next video, and peace.